All right, so we've been talking food and booze this entire show, of course, because Thanksgiving is coming up, but all of that can kind of take a toll on your health. So here to help us is fitness trainer and creator of the FLK Method app and Bikini Boot Camp, Crystal Weisberg. Good morning.
Good morning. What's up, guys?
What's up? How are you?
Oh my God, this is so fun. I'd first like to just start by saying I am not as entertaining as Carlos. So
it's okay. It's okay. No one is nearly as entertaining as Carlos. That's really
He's one of a kind.
Yes, he really is. So, but thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. I've seen some of your videos. You are rather entertaining, actually. Though.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What is, as we head into the holidays, I think so many people, go in with like this guilt or these, restrictive thoughts about what they can or can't eat or what they should or should be doing. What should kind of be the mindset as we head into the holidays?
So there are, there's endless advice out there. I could go on forever, but we only have so much time. So the first thing I would say is that a lot of time on Thanksgiving Day, I know from personal experience and from, thousands of people that I've heard from and trained throughout the years that on Thanksgiving Day or before, people usually don't eat like the day of. They save it for, Thanksgiving or whatever. I would say one of the most important things during Thanksgiving week is just to eat regular meals. If you are not that hungry when the dinner comes, like you'll enjoy it, you'll still have it, but you're less likely to overeat, which is the problem. And the next day you feel kind of like crap. I would also say hydrate. It was just like two kind of really simple things that will really help you the whole week. It's like drink whatever your body weight is, divide that by 2. That's how many ounces of water you should drink at a minimum. And then just do that the whole week. You can have Carlos's cocktails in between and then just make sure you eat regular meals, like eat breakfast, eat lunch. And then by the time Thanksgiving dinner comes, you'll have one plate in like maybe seconds. But I know again, from personal experience that I used to not eat all day. And then Thanksgiving dinner, which happens at like 2, came, and then you're just eating like all your meals you miss on Thanksgiving, and then it just results in not feeling too great. So I would just say hydrate and eat normally throughout the week.
What do you say to people who are struggling to get started with their fitness?
Oh, this is a good one. First, shout out to the FLK Method crew. Those are what my people are called. And one of the biggest things that I think helps people stick to and get into a fitness routine is the community. And doing it with somebody, like doing anything on your own is really tough. And then when it comes to sticking to something on your own, also really just challenging. So I would say to talk to people that are your friends or family that are into fitness or workout. We all have one of those cousins who, works out too much. And just talk to them about what they're doing, or someone who you respect or like that maybe is a colleague. Word of mouth is really important. That's where I draw most of my clients from, is just people that work out with me. They tell a friend or family member, and that's sort of how I grew and where we are. So I would say looking for something that not looking for just the results of what you're going to get, but also does this place you're looking at have a community, because getting into a routine and sticking to it, that's a really important part, is accountability and people to be there waiting for you to show up, so to speak.
Yeah. So Krys, how did you get started in fitness, and why did this become important to you?
Long story short, I had an aortic aneurysm when I was 14.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Almost took me out. But my doctors for a while told me to stay away from extreme exercise. If anybody's ever worked out with me, they know that that's pretty much all I do. But I didn't do any sort of fitness until I was in my late 20s. I worked in the nightlife industry, which completely, as New York City nightlife industry. So completely kind of tore me apart.
Yeah.
And so I got into yoga because that was sort of allowed under the guidance of my doctors. And then, I'm not saying try this at home, but I started listening to my body more than my doctors and started trying a little bit different sort of fitness. And I had a lot of business experience in promotions. So I kind of wanted to bring that to fitness. And, 10 years later, I'm here. But yoga was the gateway drug. And then I got, so many certifications, worked at so many different studios, business and fitness wise. And then during COVID, I started my own business, which is FLK Method, which is the virtual fitness studio.
Yeah. And tell us about that app and what it features.
So I teach about 20 live classes a week, meaning you can tune in and work out with us, which is the FLK crew. A lot of people, I feel I've done a lot of virtual workouts, and I can truly say it doesn't feel virtual. You feel like you're part of something, and I'm seeing you. I can see everybody that's doing the class if you choose. A lot of people keep their video off, but throughout the whole week, I hit the whole body. So I have body part specific workouts. All my workouts are super short. You don't need to work out for a long time to get results. It's really just consistency over time. So whether it's 15 or 30 minutes a day, as long as you're doing that consistently, you're going to get better results than if you go hard, in my opinion and experience, like an hour to 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. Next week, I'm actually having a series of free classes for people to try. So I was so excited to be invited here to get the word out and tell more people.
Good.
But I have a series of Thanksgiving themed 15-minute classes, all body part specific. I think Monday we're kicking off with turkey thigh blaster. So don't.
I love it.
I like get wasted.
Yeah, get wasted. Yeah, that's actually, so Fit Like Krys was before FLK Method. That's who I am, and that's sort of how I got started. But I do challenges free all the time. So even if you don't do my classes or you're hesitant to start anything, I would say just follow me on Instagram, Fit Like Krys, just to get to know my personality. Make sure you like me, because there's a lot of my personality throughout these classes and my business. And I do free challenges open to everybody. And my goal is specifically to target women who think they can't do it, or it's too late, or they're never going to have, the type of body they want. They're never going to feel the way they want. And I was there, and I've come so far, and I've seen so many women come so far. And sort of, that's just my mission, is one healthy thing at a time. Even if I can convince you to drink enough water and it starts there, perfect. And everybody kind of will get into it at their own time.
Yeah.
Krys, thank you so much. So again, the app is FLK Method, right? And is that on both Apple and Android?
Yes.
Awesome. And then your website, where can folks find you online?
FitLikeKrys.com.
Excellent. And social media?
Fit Like Krys or FLK Method.
Very cool. Krys, thank you.
Oh no, this side.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
There you go.
She's got the branding down pat. The promotion thing is working really well.
I did this in a mall kiosk.
Love it.
3 years ago. Everyone's like, "Can I have that one?" I'm like, "Nope, only made one."
Only made one. That's it. That's how you do it. Yeah. Krys Weisberg, thank you very much for joining us. Have a happy Thanksgiving yourself, and we will definitely be checking out those free classes next week. Thanks so much.
Awesome, Rick. Guys, have a good weekend.
Thanks, Krys. Bye.